Boy, look at the sky. Sun's bright. Look what kind of day it is today. Oh man. Time to go for physical therapy today. This is my physical therapy class for today, folks. This helps. It definitely doesn't hurt. Boy, is it going to be like this all day? This will be a good day. The temperature's pretty pleasant. Likewise, too. I don't always bring my rollator, what do you call it? Well, I call it a walker. It's not that far to walk, and it's more like baggage in there than it is anything. It just depends on how my back's feeling, whether I use that rollator or not, but I don't like using that rollator unless I have to, and I do use it a lot. But anyway, got a few things I want to do today. Thinking about Sharps Ridge. And I got 2 parks I want to look at today. Let me turn on my car and turn on GPS. I'm going to go down on Level Road for 2 reasons. Have you ever heard of kill 2 birds with 1 stone phrase? That means you're doing 2 things in one. It means you're accomplishing 2 things in one. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And so, what am I going to be killing 2 of with 1 stone? Well, I'm going to check out my anxiety driving. That used to be, right here. This used to be deep in the anxiety zone for me, but I've came down here so many times I've worked it away. Came down here so many times I worked it away. I'm not having it all right here, and I can go pretty far down there and not have it. But sitting there thinking, round trip there and back, maybe 40 cents in gas, something like that. Gas is about 10 cents a mile, so I think it's about 4 miles down there, isn't it? 4 miles back, 40 or 50 cents in gas to save about 4 cents in gas. I don't know. I'm just gonna go down there anyway because it was a cheap place I saw getting gas, and I am working out see if my anxiety is in that area. I think my anxiety problem is improving, because I'm like 3 weeks away from that last testosterone injection that the doctor has ordered me. And the last injection was even a half injection. But I am taking a testosterone supplement. I bought this supplement a few years ago, and I know it's expired, but it's still okay to use, they said. It's just probably not as potent as it once was. It's the only difference. It's the only thing about it right now. But anyway, so I'm going to work this zone right here to see. Man, I remember, was it 8 months ago? This used to be hell. I don't know what it is about exercising in there. I'm going to show you the video here. Me exercising. I'm showing you a video here of me exercising my legs as I'm driving down the road and shooting that video right now. Legs are so important. I saw a 2020 program a long time ago. Matter of fact, my dad was alive. Me and my dad was watching this. This was over 20, this was probably 27, 28 years ago. It's stuck in my brain ever since. This has been ingrained in my brain ever since. That some of these people that live a long time, like in their hundreds, their legs, this life is found in the strength of your legs, because the more you walk, from what I heard in this program, the stronger your legs are, the longer your life will be. It makes sense to me. Long, good legs. So I work out my legs. Plus, I'm a walker. Even though I'm disabled with low back, hips. I used to have knee problems. I don't know what, my knee problem kind of went away. Low back, hips, leg, plantar fasciitis. I'm a walker. I don't walk as much as I used to, but I still walk. And I'm hoping that I can get myself walking like I used to. That's what my goal is. Maybe even walking better. And what's making the dang difference is this stomach right here going down. This weight goes down. I'm lighter. Lighter means I don't have to carry as much weight. It's going to be easier to walk, obviously. And I can tell the difference on my walks. I mean, I used to get out of breath walking 5 minutes, and now I don't. You know, I'm not satisfied. I've lost 54.6 pounds, 54. I'm right at 55 pounds. I've lost 55 pounds, but I really need to lose, according to the doctor's office, they like to see me be about 200, so I need to lose about 22. I need to lose about 22 more pounds, according to the doctor's office. But I remember back when I was 23 years old. When I was in high school, I was 169 pounds, skinny as a rail fence. And then when I was 23 years old, I was 196, and that's when I barely had a belly on me. So, barely had a belly on me at 196. I'm like 30 pounds away from barely having a belly on me. I think I need to be lower than that. I'd like to get down to the magic number of what I was in high school. I don't think that's asking for too much, is it? I'd like to get to where I am the way I was in high school, 169. One thing I've learned here in the last couple of years, one thing I've learned here since I started this diet in the last few months is that for now on, the rest of my life, what I need to do to maintain this healthiness of being lower weight is stay avoid sugars and carbohydrates as much as possible. And then every now and then do a fasting diet. Every so often I need to do a fasting diet. Then things are healthy. So, anyway, I hope this place down here is as cheap as it was the other day. Otherwise, one of my stones didn't kill a bird. This thing up here, the Palisippi, one of these days, I keep saying it. One of these days I'm gonna hit it. Start riding on it. Silly me can't ride on the Palisippi. You know, there's some rich folks that live down here when you're passing a Mercedes. There's also Lexus, a fancy Toyota dealership. You see that back here? You see that back there? That was a Mercedes. They're Lexus. They're Toyotas. You gotta be living in rich country when you pass it. That's actually where my car came from, is Toyota dealer. Hey, Catfish, that's where you came from. Remember that place 6 years ago? I'm going down here on Level Road, hanging a right, and hopefully I'll get down here and gas will be 246 or lower or whatever. We'll see when I get down here. Driving an extra mile to save a buck. Well, save a few pennies. But yet I'm spending a few pennies to get here. I don't know. But I'm working on the anxiety zone too, though. So this ain't even an anxiety zone anymore. This is a comfort zone. What's the bees? They're stopped. They're rolling. I thought I was going, but they're rolling right here. Okay. I guess I can go. I'm going. Get over this lane right here. Boys and girls, girls and boys. See, it's went up a little bit right. It's went up a little bit right there. It has went up there a little bit. As gas prices going up, I don't know. I got a little bit of anxiety right here, folks. Is it because that highway's right there? Maybe. I don't know. This, in the last 25 years, right, this interstate right here off Level Road down to there, it's always given me anxiety. I've always been, I don't know why, for the longest time, that road right there, even when I was driving to Chattanooga, even when I was driving to Georgia, that over there was always giving me anxiety, and this dang bridge is shaking. Please don't shake, bridge. God, I don't like this bridge shaking. That's scary. This Speedy Way, is that the name of it, was pretty cheap last time I went down here. I hope it is as cheap as what I was. And that means I did kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If not, I've only killed 1 bird with 1 stone. It's, what is it? Damn, it's went up, I think. What is it? I'm not sure. What is it? Let's see, diesel 3. It's gone up. Hell far. It's gone uppy guppy. It's gone uppy guppy. I'm not getting the gas here. Over here on Western Avenue, in front of KUB building, I guess. I'm gonna do a little bit of anxiety driving on the interstate. I don't think this is anxiety driving anymore. But I'm headed to Sharps Ridge. I don't think that's classified or called a park, but it's like a park. You'll see when I get there. There's a beautiful view of Knoxville, Smoky Mountains. I like to put on video here, but before I show you that, I'm going to show you some, it hurts my neck. Turn my head like it hurts my neck. And I got a little 1.5. I wouldn't mind having a 2.5, like a Toyota Camry or a Mazda 3. Really, I like to have a Mazda 3. This got the same size engine as a Camry, but it's a little smaller car. It's not like a Toyota Corolla, but it's a pretty big engine, 5-liter. What is that beeping? Oh, I know what it is. I know what's beeping. Hold on. I'll fix that here in a second. My tablet lays in the car seat there. Come on, stop beeping, please. It's not stopping. Hold on, it's not stopping. Okay, there it does. Now it stops. My iPad sets the sensor off in the seat, and the Toyota dealer could not figure that out. And then when I told them and showed them about it, they were like amazed. They were like, I can't believe they're setting the sensor off. I said, yeah, that's what it was. They said they had no clue why that was happening. That's weird. See, it quit when I removed my tablet off the seat. So I'm getting on 640 bypass. I'm getting on the 640 bypass. You're going to see me do a little anxiety drive up to, I may go to the 275 south and then take high school exit. I'm going to go that way, I reckon. I didn't know this ramp was here the other day. I kept doing this thing wrong. The other day I finally figured it out. There's a ramp right here. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a moment. There's a ramp right there. I don't know why I didn't see that ramp. I would go and then go through and do a U-turn, and which you're not supposed to do a U-turn. Well, I didn't do a U-turn, but I'd go and turn over to this parking lot and then turn back around that way. But no, there's a ramp right here. Dingleberry Tim. I didn't know this ramp was right here. I don't know what I was thinking. I seen it one day and I was like, there's a ramp right here, dumb butt. So I'd go down that way and turn through that parking lot and go back around. We got a slow poke in front of us. You gotta get going faster than this if you're gonna do highway. 35 don't get it. it would have been better to take the Fountain City exit. You kind of go past Sharps Ridge if you go that way, though. But I wondered if you went past Crowshoe. I don't know if it went that way or not. They can go either way, I guess. This goes, the way I'm going goes more straight to it because Sharp Ridge is right to the, it's right up there to the left of the video. Sharp Ridge, you see part of it. I don't know if I should have went down 640 to, well, you can go either way, I guess. You'll see here on the map what I mean here shortly. I gotta remember how to get there. Can I remember it? I've been there a few times, so it's been a little while. Chickamauga, or Chickamauga. It's Chickamauga. I got lumpy bumpies in the road here to keep you from speeding. I gotta try to remember how to do this. Where we are going as you're watching me drive down this road is there'll be a hill here on the left. You might see the towers. I gotta remember how to get there. How do we get there? There's where I'm going. Let me think about this here a minute. These roads are kind of hard sometimes through here. You think as many times I've been through here, I've been figured out by now. I've been up there before. I know where I'm fixed to turn left here in a little bit. So I know I'm going over there up that way. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Let me try right here. Let's see. I'm trying to remember this here. See that tower up ahead? We'll figure it out here a little bit. I come up here, this happens to me a few times. I do this every now and then. When I'm trying to get up here, I get lost through these streets. Grace, this sounds okay. I think I know where I'm at now. I think I'm getting there. No, that's a dead end sign there. Let's see. I'm getting closer though. That's a dead end over there. Oh shoot. This is not working. This did not work. I know where that road, I know what that road is right there. That's freaking, oh man, I didn't do it. Did not do it to it, folks. I didn't come out where I wanted to go, if I was honest with you. I think I go right here. Yeah, I think this is it right here. I think this is it right here. Yeah, this is it, boys and girls and boys, this is it. I remember this. This is it. I'm going to be going up a hill here pretty soon. I don't know what these signs are about up here, about loitering or whatever. Loitering means that you're just hanging around. I don't know what these loitering signs are about. Why would they put these? We'll see here in a minute. Okay, here we go. I recognize this right here. If I could get me 5-minute video anyway up here, at least a 5-minute video. This is it. This is Sharp's Ridge. This is a steep, sharp ass hill. There's no cruising area. I just want to go up here and get a picture of the view. That's all I want to do. So I'm just up here getting a picture of the view. I don't know if you probably can't tell that well in a video, but I am going up a very steep hill. This hill just straight up, almost like straight up. Now it's kind of leveling off right here. Last time I was up here, they were working on there's cars right. This is Sharp's Ridge. This is known as Sharp's Ridge. And here in a second, you'll see what I'm talking about. There is a lookout point of beauty. And this is actually a beautiful day to be doing a video shot. Is it right here, maybe? I think it's right here. Yeah, it is. Oh, they fixed this up nice. Oh man, this is nice. Yeah, this right here is really stinking nice. Oh, this is gonna be a nice view, folks. We made it. We're here. Look how pretty this view is. Can you see the ball? That's the Smoky Mountains, and that's Knoxville, Tennessee. Wow. They made this lovely up here, didn't they? But look, I ought to bring my brothers up here. Wow, this don't cost anything too. It's free. Holy moly. I want to take some pictures of this too. Well, let me give you an idea. That damn thing there always makes me dizzy looking at it. It's so tall. I don't like looking up at that thing. It makes me look dizzy. But take a look. see if I can get a better view over here of the sun. That's the Smokies off in the distance. It's a beautiful day too. Boy, it's a long ways. I bet that's 50 miles. I don't know how far that is. Maybe more than 50 miles. That's the Smoky Mountains. I don't know how far it is from here to the Smoky Mountains, but that's pretty far away. Okay, folks, I'm headed to Fountain City Park. This ain't a very big park, but it's pretty. I used to live up here, and I used to like to go to this park and it was one of my walk-arounds. Actually, like when I lived in Fountain City, I walked all the way down to here from where I lived. It's about a 30-minute walk, I don't know if I walked. No, I didn't walk this far. I walked all the way down to this Verizon. If it's still there, which is pretty close to here. It's just right around the corner. I used to walk all the way. See, I don't know if you see Verizon right there's where I used to walk to. I walk all the way down here to Verizon. Anyway, from where I lived, I used to walk to this park and walk around the park and walk back home because I didn't live very far from the park. I think it was like 7/10 of a mile is all that it was. But I'm about to show you Fountain City Park. Up in Fountain City, you can tell by my little GPS thing where I'm at. This is Fountain City, Tennessee. Gas is going up everywhere. The only accident I've ever been in the last 22 years was right over here on the other side of the road. I was stopped. I was this red light right here, but I was on the other side of the road, and it was that red light behind me I just passed. I was on this side of the road just sitting there at a traffic light in traffic, and somebody was not paying attention. And they hit a girl in a Honda Civic, and the Honda Civic went into a Toyota pickup truck, and then the Toyota pickup truck hit me, and that wasn't my fault. That was somebody not paying attention. That's the only accident I've been in since 2003. And the accident in 2003 was my fault, because I looked away. Actually, that's the only accident so far in my lifetime I've ever been with my fault. So, I've been doing pretty well. I've been pretty blessed with no accidents. I'm trying to figure out what's the easiest, best way. I'm gonna go here because this road is busy. See how busy it is? It's a busy road. And I really need to go up another block and turn left, but I got a traffic light here to stop the traffic for me. I think this would be a little bit easier. Church I go to is right across the street. You'll see it. See, it's a lot easier, I think, with a traffic light stopping that traffic for me. So, anyway, gas price there is $2.62. think. Yeah, that's right. I turn right. This is Fountain City, headed to Fountain City Park. Here we have it, Fountain City Park, and there's a lot of cars parked out here right now. Look at all these cars. Look at all these cars. I tell you what, the weather brings everybody out. Can I park right there? There's a no parking sign. Oh, it says between 11:30 till 6, or 11 p.m. till 6, so I can park right here. This ain't a very big park, but it's big enough. I want to walk around. Look at the ducks. Let's see how long. Let's see how well I can walk this. Let's see how long this is. My watch will clock how long this is. And as I'm going around, you can see across the street from there, that building, that's where I go to church. That water looks pretty clear. Look how clear the water looks. See how long it takes me to walk around. See why I used to come walk here? Actually, my watch is timing it too. That didn't take me but 4 minutes. That took me only 4. Okay, I'm going to my next park here in Sequoia Hills. Every time I come down through here, I think about my brother two different ways. My brother's a doctor, and I've thought, I don't know how many times, if he was a doctor in Knoxville close to me, he would probably be living in this subdivision, because the type of doctor he is, he has to be so close to the hospital, and if he was working at UT, he has to be so close to the hospital. See, doctors, when they work the emergency room, they got to be able to get there in a hurry. They got to live so close to the emergency room, and this is like 5 minutes from the emergency room, and this is where most of the doctors live. This is an old subdivision, but it's a very rich subdivision, and I'm in this subdivision right now to go visit their park. My brother, a few years ago when I was living in Fountain City, my rent went up in 1 month 64%, and I had to move because I didn't want to pay a rent increase of 64%. So I'm not making fun of my brother here now. This may sound like I'm making fun of him, and I don't mean to make fun of him by saying this. He lives up north 600 miles away. He don't know much about Knoxville, especially like me. I've lived in East Tennessee my whole life. I've lived in Knoxville. Well, at that particular time, I'd lived in Knoxville 7 years. I'd done Uber. So he just didn't know any better. He just didn't. And he was trying to help me find another place to move to. And it's kind of funny, but not. But he found there isn't, even though this is a rich, high-class neighborhood, there is an apartment complex somewhere around here. And it's a fancy one. I told my brother, I said, I can't live there. He said, why not? Tony, that's way too expensive. That's like the most expensive somewhere. I can't remember where it's at. These are all houses through here. There's mostly houses, but there's like condominiums, and there are apartments, or they may not even be apartment. It may be a townhouse. But he was wanting me to move. He found a place for me to move to, and I'm like, I can't live there, man. That's way too expensive. But anyway, this is the subdivision, most likely, if he did live in Knoxville and was a doctor at UT. I bet you this is probably where he would live. Some of these houses are fairly new, and some of them been here forever. This is really an old neighborhood. Now this section down here is newer. Tell by looking at it, it's a little newer. But I'm trying to find Sequoia Hills Park. Sequoia Hills Park. I'll show you what that park's like in Knoxville. I think I'm coming up on it. See how fancy this is? Look at that right there. Ain't that sharp? Okay, there's the, I want to say lake. It's not really a lake, or is it a lake? River? What is the difference between a lake? I know what a lake is. I know what a river is, but what's the difference between them, folks? People out walking their dogs. I'm looking for the park. I don't know. I don't think this park's probably not huge or big or nothing, but it's probably beautiful. I think it's probably beautiful. That's why I'm doing it. I mean, this park down here is probably intended for the residents that live here, I would assume. That pink thing in the road means this is a dogwood trail. If you see a pink stripe in the road, here's another pink stripe. What's that pink stripe mean? You see a pink stripe like that, that means a certain time of the year you go down through there for okay, here we are, we're at it. I don't think there's much to this. This is it right here. I'll come up on it. Sequoia Parks, open dawn till dusk. This is Sequoia Parks, that sign just said. The water looks so muddy because we've had a lot of rain. It's usually not that dirty looking. Oh, there's a boat dock right there. Oh, you can put a boat down right there. Oh, that's what this is. You can put a boat. That's what this is. Well, this is Sequoia Hills Park, and there's a big field out right there. I don't know, folks. There ain't really much to see. It's beautiful out here. It's more beautiful than it is anything. Look at the big old field. It's probably bigger than what I realized, but it's what it is, folks.